Are you a young professional or a young family looking for a place you can move to and thrive in? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you Michigan's best city for young professionals and young families, and it's coming up right now. For things new and sights to see, you are now watching Live Great TV, and I am your official host to Living Great in Grand Rapids and the West Michigan area. My name's Vaughn, Greathouse. Hey, if you want to know more about the Grand Rapids area and what it's like to live, work, and have fun in West Michigan, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, tap that notification bell, at least hit the like button so you won't miss out on all the brand new videos that I put out each and every week, because I love making these videos for you. But even more than that, as a licensed real estate agent in the state of Michigan, I love helping you make that move over to the West Michigan area. So that number, that email coming across your screen right now, that's my direct contact info. Yes, I'm the one who answers those calls and messages. So with that being said, let's get into the video. I want to talk about the work hard, play hard young professional or young families that are out there looking for the best city to suit them. Now, this is in Michigan. Now, if you have any inkling of becoming a part of a city that has a lot of outdoor activities, a lot of family-oriented activities, young professional opportunities, this is a city that's not too big and not too small. If you're looking for some way to make it to the top and work your way up to like a New York or a LA or a big city type of vibe, this is not that type of town. But if you're looking for a small podunk farm type of town, it's not that type of town either. It's somewhere in the middle, and a lot of people in this area call it the perfect little big town. So if you're looking for a place that's gonna fit you, that you have a good cost of living, this is the type of place that you wanna move to. Now, the great thing about it is you can thrive here as a young professional because there are still a lot of opportunities in the area and there's not a lot of competition. So if you're looking for that quaint type of town that's super walkable, that you can get used to really quickly, you definitely want to stay tuned for the rest of this video because I'm going to dig right into it. Now, the first thing I want to talk about in the Grand Rapids area is going to be the career opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities in this area, whether you're a young entrepreneur, a new entrepreneur, you're a new medical student, you're a design student. There's a lot of art and technology and health and a lot of outdoor things to do in this area. So if you find yourself in any of these fields, this is going to be a place that you can actually thrive, excel, find different opportunities. And it's a great area because a lot of things in this town are so supportive. A lot of businesses are supportive that will be able to back you into different arenas. So that way you can have the best chance of becoming successful in this area. The next thing I want to talk about is the social scene. This is a really big deal as a young professional or a young family because you want to find people that are like you. Finding people that are doing the things that you're doing as far as like your everyday living and your lifestyle, this is a big deal because you want to connect, you want to network, you want to find people who are in your arena to help build, and iron sharpens iron. So that's the type of mentality that a lot of people in this area as far as young professionals and young families have in order to better the community and better themselves. So from being able to help a lot of people move to the area, what I've found is that it's very easy, and even in my own life, it's easy to make friends here. A lot of people who are in the same type of field, they want to network, they want to reach out and find other people who are doing what they do to make them better and to make life overall just more enjoyable. So doing things such as different Facebook groups, I know it's kind of cheesy, but different Facebook groups are a good place to start. Meetup.com. If you're into sports or you're into outdoor activities, there's a thing called Jam Sports, which is pretty new. You can actually sign up. I think it's like $50, $60. You can sign up, become a part of it, join different kickball teams, or if you play euchre, or if you go outdoors, or you do any type of outdoor activity or you just want to get out and about and meet people, it's a great place to start in order to get connected and find out where to go from there, especially when you're moving to a new town. Now, as far as the social scene and the nightlife, there's a few different places you can check out. Van Andel Arena brings a lot of headline artists here, such as like Justin Bieber or Kevin Hart, or different people who are famous and doing things that are out there. This is becoming one of Michigan's most biggest attractions because we're centrally located between Detroit and Chicago. So therefore, a lot of those headline artists, they might be thinking, hey, where can we stop in between there? And Grand Rapids is that ideal place. It's an awesome thing because there's a lot of comedy shows, there's great places to go out to eat, different clubs and different bars that you can go to and just get involved with the food scene. There's a lot that's happening here that doesn't get talked about in mainstream media that I'm telling you about today, that a lot of people are flocking to the area as young professionals and young families. Now, one of the questions that I always get about the area is, how is it with animals? Are there a lot of snakes or bugs or spiders or anything like that? We don't have too many things like that. People ask me if there were snakes here, and I'm like, there's not really any snakes. You may run into a small garter snake, but you kind of have to go out of your way to look for them. So to see one is not a very common thing. And as far as spiders, yeah, there's spiders here. But the main thing that I always talk about in the West Michigan area, because there's so much water around, is that there's mosquitoes. And if you don't like slapping bugs and getting bit or anything like that, you probably want to stay away because it does happen throughout the year. We do use things like or we use like a bug spray to kind of keep them off of us during the summer months. Usually in the wintertime, it's not that big of a deal. So that's one of the things to look out for when you're coming in the area. Now, as far as your little furry friend that you may have, different dogs or cats and things like that, we actually have dog-friendly facilities and restaurants that you're able to bring your canine or your little feline to, so that way you have a good experience when you're out here. There's a lot of dog parks. I even made a video about the 10 most popular dog parks in the area, so if you need to find something for your little furry friend, feel free to check that video out as well. So knowing that you have different places that are very dog-friendly, dog-attracted, people come here and they have pets. So it's a big deal to know that when you come, your furry friend is just as welcome. Different restaurants such as Garage Bar. There's a few different bars that actually will allow you to bring your pet in. They'll even give you a little doggy bowl and make it really, really pleasant for them to be here as well. So just know that your furry friend's welcome as well. Now, as a real estate agent, I want to talk about the real estate that's here. Grand Rapids area is one of the most affordable places to live if you're purchasing a new home. This is one of the easiest places to retain a house if you're looking, you want to be in that lower price range, and the cost of living is really good here as well. So knowing that you can move to a place that the cost of living is not too high, it's easy to afford a home as a young professional or a young family, and you're going to be comfortable as far as your everyday lifestyle, it really puts it at the top of the list as far as places to live in the entire state of Michigan. And you might even been thinking to yourself, I was not even thinking of Michigan as an opportunity. This is a great place to move to. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out specifically. I always look at lifestyle and what you're looking to achieve and be able to match that up to see if it might be a good fit for you. Now, the average price in the area is around $250,000 for a home, which usually comes out to be about the $1,700 per month range, and that's for your own house. Depending on how much you put down, that's usually what you're going to look for in the area. Now, if you're looking for an apartment, that's going to be a little bit different. The average apartment is somewhere around $1,900 per month, and that just depends on what amenities you're looking for as well as where you want to live throughout the city. Another great thing about the area is that it's what I call a 20-minute city or 20-minute town, where it literally takes you 20 minutes to get anywhere. In regards to traffic, no matter where you're at, if you give yourself 20 minutes in the surrounding areas of actually where things are happening, you can take 20 minutes just about anywhere to get there. So that's also something to look forward to, is if you don't have a car or if you're not a big commuter, you don't like big highways, this is going to be one of the best places to go to because there's not a ton of traffic. And another great highlight about the surrounding areas are going to be some of of the pleasant neighborhoods that are here as well. Downtown, East Town, West Side Connection, Midtown, Heritage Hill, these are all great places to live that you may not want to miss out on. As far as your barrier to entry, it's very low and it's pleasant. It's very walkable. If you don't have a car, if you don't want to go too far to enjoy yourself, this is a great place to move to because you can actually find things to do right around where you live at. And that's really important as you're living your day-to-day. If you're working remote and don't get out much, it's a good place to be able to just take a break and go for a walk and people watch, or some of the festivals or events that go down each and every year. It seems like every season we have so many different festivals, and throughout the year you're going to be able to have a good time, have people come visit and enjoy themselves as well, and know that you're in a place that's up and coming, that's growing, that you can actually find so much opportunity and thrive in. Well, hey, that's all I have for today. I just wanted to tell you more about this city. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out. My name is Vaughn, Greathouse, your local West Michigan real estate. Again, for things to do and sights to see, this is Live Great TV. And until next time, we will see you on the next video.